Hi, welcome to Blindowl Outdoors. We hope you enjoy our channel, and if possible, could you please join our Patreon page? We really need your help. It's been a long, hard road. Thank you. Hi, welcome to our channel. Sitting outside here with Marife. She just cut the grass with the new mower. Now, I'm always very leery about buying stuff off Lazada, but we did get a fair string trimmer from it. I couldn't get it to work very good, but I was missing a couple of the key values of it. I bought so many things from Lazada that is absolutely crap, just absolute garbage. But I ordered this, and first I ordered this. I found one for 5,000 some pesos, which is $100, and the order got canceled. And then I ordered a string trimmer that had wheels on it, and I never heard anything about that. Then I ordered this one here. This one was 9,000 some pesos. Actually, it was 10,800 pesos altogether. So it was $120 or $220 altogether. Depending on the exchange rate, which is very expensive for a machine here, but they're not available anywhere. You can't just go to a store here and buy them. So it's just a hit and miss type thing. And again, we don't know how long it's going to last, but it seems to run really nice, smooth, low idle on it, and it cuts pretty well. It has adjustable height wheels like any mower does back home, but again, a lot of things here aren't like that. The only negative thing about it is it has a bagger on it and only can use the bagger. There's no side discharge on it. But that's okay too, though, because we can just collect our grass. And if we had like a black basin with it or something, we could just dump them in the basin, 2 or 3 bags, and then carry them over, or in a basket like that over there, or something like that. But the grass is nice because that way we can just put that in our keyhole garden down there, and we're making soil. I got all that rice grass, and we've been putting all our chicken manure in there, mixing it in. I put it in, I cover it back up, and can you turn that off? And the rice grass is all squashed down to about a quarter. What they're full, and they're decomposing really nice. Wish I could find a couple more piles and get another 10 bags in there. So I have some bags in the old rock shop, but I'm kind of saving them for fires. But that and the chicken manure, probably by Christmas, we'll have usable soil, which would be pretty nice to have. Our next project is we're going to get a chainsaw guy in here, and that big tree right there in the background, that needs to be cut down because that's kind of leaning onto our kitchen. There's another tree back there in the distance to the left. Both of those are the trees with those poisonous caterpillars on there. We want to get rid of them. And then in the back here, you can just see it on the edge of the kitchen. There's a giant tree that goes up about 45 feet. That's an old mango tree that was here when we first got the land, and we never got one single mango off it the whole time we've been here. And it's leaning towards the kitchen, and it's tall enough that it would just destroy the kitchen if it hit it, or the hut, one or the other. I don't know which, but it's aiming at the kitchen right now. But I'd like to get both those cut down, and that's probably about at least $100 job or more. These guys don't work cheap, the chainsaw guys. And the wood can't be used for lumber because it's that tree right there where Marife saying that it's almost like pulpy wood. For wood? Maybe we have them cut. Well, maybe we can cut it up and we can make chicken pens out of it.
Chicken pens bench.
No, we need chicken pens, son. We need 6 more chicken pens is what we need. And get somebody to come in and build those benches. We got benches coming out our ass. We got benches everywhere. You got a bench in there, don't you?
Small one.
I got a bench in here. The other bench left outside, that got ruined.
Yeah, where is it?
It's over there holding up some seedlings. The wood, plain wood here can't take the environment at all. You got to keep it dry and clean and painted. It's 100% humidity and 95 degrees every single day. Marifi's been in the cleaning room for some reason. She's complaining over here. Her legs and her arms and her butt hurts.
Yeah,
She spent about 3 hours over by the chickens the other day and got it spotless around. It was actually amazing how nice it looks over there now. Almost sanitary. If you got rid of all the junk. Yesterday we had two kids come in. They had brought one string cutting machine, weed cutting machine, and they cut about 3/4 of the property pretty nicely. And then we got this here. We're going to get everything cleared off so we can start using this and going over it and keep it under control. We have you can see the wheels back there. We got a push mower that Darren and Julianne gave us a long time ago. It just didn't work with a hoot because everything's hilly here, and it just didn't in a regular yard with regular grass in it might be okay, but not here with the weeds and stuff and the sticks and everything. It just didn't work at all. And we had a string trimmer, but again I couldn't get it to work right. I wanted to give it to those kids about 3 months ago. They were supposed to keep coming back and clean their grass, because I gave it to them, but they haven't come back for 3 months. And that's why all our weeds were 3 foot tall. But now we can see the ground again, so it's not too bad. And again, we tried out the mower today. I put some gas in it, and there's no directions in it at all. But there's a little red switch there on the side. It's got looks like a carburetor valve, the air cleaner valve, close and open. I put it to close, gave it one pull, started right up, then opened it up, and it ran perfect. And we had to use the choke the second time we started up, but the next time we started up, because the motor was warm, didn't need it. And Marife got to try it, pushed it around a little bit. Of course, the grass has already been cut with the weed thing. But what's neat about it is the little bit that we cut, I did a little bit and she did a little bit. I filled the bag up and she filled the bag up. So we had all that fresh grass. We put that right down in the triangles, right on top of the rice grass and the chicken manure. So it's all going to decompose into some really decent soil. It'd be nice to get those three cement containers. It's like there's a triangle right there by Marife, and it'd be nice to get them all full of good, rich. I'd say it's one step beyond mulch because it's got the manure in it, and it's just like nice black dirt after like 6 months to a year. The bad thing here is like I got all the grass and during the dry season I put it all over there. It didn't do a thing for 3.5 months until it started to rain, and then the grass started breaking down right away. So it's pretty cool. But that's our plan, and I'm thinking about see all the bushes I have and all the driveways and stuff everywhere and all around the yard. I'm thinking about cutting most of them all back to about 3 foot and let them all start bushing off all again, maybe even 2 foot. But before I do that, I want to get an area of dirt turned over in the yard, probably 20 by 20 at least, and then with the branches and trunks that we cut off, I want to stick about half of those in the dirt. And you can stick them in the dirt every 2 inches, for cuttings, and they all won't grow. But this is the time right now because we're getting rain and stuff that they have a good chance to go. And it's only July. By Christmas time, they'll all be rooted nice, and they'll be able to survive the dry season from January till July. And then we can dig all those up, the ones that make it through the cutting process. We can dig those up and replant those anywhere in the yard, give them away to friends. Marife's sister Ruth, she loves plants. Our friend Don, he loves plants. Beth and Philip, they love plants. You know, always share the things you have, you know. That's the secret of a good life here. Simple life, and you got good friends, you treat them right, and they treat you right. Makes it all worthwhile. That's my philosophy here anyway. And you,
Where's the knife done?
what knife you looking for?
My knife.
Your black handle one?
Oh,
Just saw it somewhere. Wherever you put it.
it's not in the bucket.
It's either in the kitchen or it's standing by the bucket maybe. I just saw it a little while ago. Hey, Mr. Murray, I thought I saw it. How you doing, buddy, huh? Good boy. Good boy. He got some soft fur on him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Soft and thin. He's being real aggressive to visitors and people. I think he's going to be the next king. He's going to go around the other two dogs, I think, as soon as he gets a little bigger. He's got the right attitude. Oh, you're such a good boy, huh? He's from the last litter of surviving puppies. The very last litter, not a single one survived.
We have calamansi here.
Growing?
Let it grow
Yeah, if you want. It doesn't make a difference.
close to the house.
Gets water from the rain. Yeah.
But we need the tree.
Need to keep it down. Keep it about 5 or 6 foot tall in a bush. That's the secret. You're a good boy, huh? Yes, you're a good boy. There's our girl, Gladys. That's this dog's sister. She's bigger than he is, though. We had a really nice one that was a white, long-haired male out of the same litter, and someone stole that. Must went down by the road, and someone grabbed him. Probably kept him for dinner, probably, more than likely. Someone from Hitafi. They're dog eaters down there. I got in a fight with 2 guys one time down below our property before. We had a house up here, and one of my dogs followed me over from the mother-in-law's house, and this tricycle just ran him right over, just killed him right dead. And he started complaining that he bent his fender or something. That's my fault because he hit my dog. I got kind of pissed off that he killed the dog. I walked back home, came back, and him and another guy were fighting over the dog, pulling on it. One had the front feet, one had the back feet. They're pulling on the dog, claiming it so they could take it home and eat it. And I came up to him. I just hammered them both. I threw them both on the ground. Told him get away from my dog, and I grabbed the dog with my gloves and I walked up on our land and I buried it. That would have been like 2005, I think. We bought this land from Marife's dad when I first came to visit Marife to see if I wanted to marry her, and he had a real bad hernia. They wanted $1,000 for an operation. I said, I don't have $1,000. And I said, I'll go home and I'll see if I can raise it, but I want a piece of land. But this was a piece of land that he had no interest in at all. And in fact, when we started building the house, he was all against building the house up here. And then I came over. I lived here for about 2.5 months and had Shannon and Marife at their house. And he refused to let them move over here because it's so dangerous over here, because we're a quarter mile away from them, and when we moved here there was no neighbors whatsoever. Thanks for watching. Take care.